Hello, Silois. Welcome to CDN Play. On last week's episode of CDN Play, we featured Clark Montilla, a Cebu-based content creator and recording artist. For today's episode, we have a Cebuana singer-songwriter who recently won Best Regional Recording at the 32nd Awit Awards for her song Hahay, her recording debut and first foray into songwriting. She's also known as the Katy Perry of the Philippines. Silois, let us all welcome Miss Melody Hodgson. Hi, Melody! Yay! Clap for yourself.
Hi.
Congratulations for winning the Awit Awards. You know, Awit Awards is actually like the Grammys of the Philippines, right? So it's something really, really big. Congratulations.
Thank you. I don't think it's sunk in that it's that big for me. But yeah, it is.
Your song must be very special because that's your first.
Actually,
release,
I think I've mentioned this 1,000 times before, but like for the song to be my first release and actually win an award a year later after releasing it, it's surreal. It's very overwhelming. I don't think it's sunk in yet. It's still taking me a while. Like sometimes I just catch myself staring at like the award at home and like. This is weird, but it feels good.
But have you always been into writing songs and singing?
Yes. I think I started writing when I was 15, but I did not know I was writing.
So how long have you been writing?
14, 15 since then. But I did not really realize that I was actually writing songs. But until I think I turned 17, because the first song I wrote when I was 14, 15, I finished when I was 17. So that's when I realized, this is actually a song that I'm writing. And then after that, one after the other came. So I've always been into it. I've always admired songwriters.
Is anybody in the family a singer? Like
my mom.
Oh, she's
my mom. Actually, my dad sings as well, but after a few beers. But
I can imagine.
Yeah, but my dad used to be in the choir. My mom used to tour with her choir in Manila before. And yeah, my great-grandfather apparently was a music orchestra conductor.
So who are your musical inspirations?
Well, musical inspirations, growing up, obviously my family, my mom and my dad, we used to play really good music non-stop. Beatles, Bee Gees. My mom used to play Sharon Canet. Those growing up, those were my inspiration. Also, like different artists. Like one of them I mentioned was the Beatles, Nat King Cole, really mga classics. But then growing up, I got into Adele and then bands and then the Script and then got into Lady Gaga and things like that. Katy Perry.
Oh yeah, you're known as the Katy Perry of Cebu, of the Philippines. How did that happen? Of course, I can see you practically look like her, my God. But then, how did that start? Where did that start?
Well, how can I? When I was about 17, 18, I joined a contest. It was called Sky Cable's Cebu Pop Diva. It was a big contest show. And then the winner of the previous Kalukalike of ABS-CBN Showtime was Kalukalike of Nicki Minaj. She saw me and then she said I looked like Katy Perry, and then she took a picture of me, she took a selfie with me, and then sent it over to the Manila team for ABS Showtime's Kalukalike. And they liked me, so they brought me over, and that's where it all started. So, and then I didn't know what I was doing.
Was it a competition?
Yes, it was.
You joined?
Yeah. So they brought me over to the Manila, auditioned, and then they said, okay, you can do it. So it was my first time impersonating anybody. I did not do it before.
How did it go?
It went really well. I won first runner-up. So the winner was Kalukalike of Vice Ganda. And then I won first runner-up. It was really weird in a way because I was impersonating someone else, but I like her songs anyway. So it was my first time with everything full on costume, wigs. It was fun.
Now I'm so curious. Can you sing to us like a Katy Perry song? Like sige na. Let's impersonate Katy Perry now.
It's been a while. In another life, I could be your girl. You keep all our promises, be ice against the world. And in another life, I could make you stay. Zana. I forgot the lyrics. So yeah,
That was good enough. Yeah.
I used to follow her voice as well all the time, but I that's why I actually kind of like started going away from that because I wanted to find my own voice. But I used to follow her a lot before.
Okay. Now let's go back to your song Hahay. This is the one which won the Awit Awards.
Hahay.
Hahay,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
When did you write that?
Hahay was written 3 years ago.
It's Bisaya, right?
Yeah. It was written 3 years ago, nearly 4 now.
Wow.
Because
it
I
was
was
released this year.
Last year.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how long it takes for
yes.
imagine an album.
So tell us the story.
So basically, I joined. I was part of a open mic thing where I sang original songs, but they were in English. And then Viva asked me if I could write a Bisaya song, and I came up with Hahay. The reason why it's called Hahay is because I still do. I say hi a lot. So I still say hi.
Like it's a sigh, right?
Yeah, it's a sigh. So it's a sigh. So I got the idea from there, and then I made it, and then they liked it, and then so we recorded it. But then things happened, and I had to go back to the UK.
You're half British.
British. Yeah, my dad's Brit. I had to go back to the UK, and then it didn't get released until I came back 2 years, nearly 2 years later. So yeah.
Okay.
So then it got released last year.
And then it won.
And then it won this year, so it's all just, it's all overwhelming.
Can we request you to sing a few lines of that song? Yeah, there's this chorus, I guess. No, that's very, very nice. Can you sing that to us? Okay, go.
Ano ba? Awalang yaka, dodong magmahayra ka. Bantay lag ako'y sexy, maglaway ra ka. Daggan ko pila ka kilometro. Awalang yaka, pero karon lami pa man ikaon. Hi.
It's such a nice song, no? There's this certain spunk in it that's really nice. I love it.
Is it supposed to be? Well, I started it off with a sad song, and then when I got to the chorus, it became happy. I was like, okay, so it's a happy sounding song, but it's sad and bitter, but at the same time, it's kind of happy. So it's like a roller coaster of emotions.
The song is practically about you.
Well, it wasn't really about me. It was like it was a mix of, going through breakups myself. Going through a breakup, and then my friends going through breakups. And then people I knew were going through breakups. So it's like, and then at the time, Hugot was in. So it's like, let's write a Hugot song. So I made a Hahay, and then I realized, like, why don't we change it up a bit? So since everyone else is writing slow, sad ballad songs, why don't I make it happy sounding? But then, the lyrics are actually kind of bitter, but trying to find yourself and move on. Yeah. But also finding yourself, like, falling into the depression of eating a lot,
I'd say it's more like love. No. Food is life.
Yeah, food is life. Food is life. Yes. It's basically because the song, if I explain, it's like you got, let's say you went through a breakup, and then after that comes like you want ice cream and chocolates. You want to just be happy, watch like soppy movies, and then eventually you get to the point where you go out with your friends and you're starting to move on. But for now, I'm having fun. Just feeling the emotions. So that's what it's about.
You mentioned earlier that it hasn't sunk in yet, winning the Awit Awards. As a newbie, what are your expectations in the industry, in your career?
Well, I've how can I say that? I've delved into the industry since I was very young. I was joining contests since I would think probably was 7 years old, and then I've professionally got into it starting 15. I joined contests like X Factor and The Voice and things like that. Yes, and Sinulog Idol was I was a grand finalist of that, so I was always in it. So my expectations were always, it's a tough journey, it's a tough ride, and now going into the bigger scene of Manila, basically on a national level, my expectations are really, they're not like high, but I know that it's gonna be really tough, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. So I know what I'm getting myself into. Like, there are so many talented Filipinos and artists in this country, and I've seen them firsthand. And obviously, that for me, that puts my expectations for myself and for my craft to keep working on it. I'm not really pressuring myself, but like trying to get better every day. Because obviously you're with not really competition, but you're against all these really good talents. And if you want to get your voice out there, your songs out there, you have to work hard.
Keep working.
Yeah, you just keep working.
Yeah,
it's basically it. Yeah. Even when I was in the UK, I went to the UK for a few years, and my expectations was like, I'm not gonna expect anything big. I'm starting again from zero, so just keep working. But then things turned in a way, and I got brought back to the Philippines anyway. So yeah.
Where do you see yourself after 5 years?
That is a very deep question. Probably one of my biggest dreams as an artist would be touring, concerts, touring, album. Probably in 5 years' time, I would love if I already had an album that I'd be promoting, touring. If I could actually bring my music, because obviously I'm from the UK as well, so I have half lives. I'm Filipino and also British, and I lived there for 2 years as well, and I grew up there as well, so I also have people I know there. So if I could bring my music, even the language, even dialect, I used to do that before in the UK. I sang Hi actually in the UK. They loved it. They thought it was a happy song. They thought it was about, loving life, but then it turned out it was about food. But yeah,
food is happiness.
Yes, it is actually. But yeah, so I would like to bring 5 years, or probably like that's it, concerts, tour, and bring it internationally if I can.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay. Now,
big dreams.
we have to dream
yeah,
big.
you have to.
What are dreams for if we don't dream big, right? Okay. Now, just in case you're not a singer, or you're not who you are right now, in the alternative universe. What would you do?
Okay, this is gonna sound really weird. I would be probably either a detective or a forensic psychologist.
Oh,
yeah, either that or a teacher. So either of those. It's because I graduated actually with a degree in psychology, and I'm really into studying human behavior. I love studying human behavior. It's actually useful in music as well. It helps me write songs, and yeah. So teaching, I've actually delved into teaching. Like my first job was as a teacher, as a vocal coach. So I taught children. I still and then when I was in the UK, I taught children. Yeah. For Brown Academy of Music with Anna Fedji. Yeah, okay. I was under her, so she was also my mentor in a way, because as I was teaching the kids, she was teaching me. But yeah, and in the UK as well, I was teaching kids. So probably a teacher. But if I had the chance to study, get a master's degree, it would be in forensic psychology, because I really love solving crime, criminal cases and stuff like that. But I'm really into that.
So you're gonna be like the pink hair detective.
Yeah, I would love to be a detective.
Sige, now I heard that you have this upcoming single entitled Sabihin.
Yeah, Sabihin.
Oh, Sabihin. It's Tagalog.
Yes.
Who wrote that?
Me.
Oh, you did.
Again, okay. Yeah. So I wrote it, and in a way, I can say that I kind of produced it as well. With the help of Viva, of course, and the band that played for the song, for the recording. They also helped arrange it. It was like an organization of minds put together.
Is it okay if you sing to us?
Yes, of course.
The song. We have what is the minus one?
Yeah, minus one with it. Yeah.
Pinahirapan ang puso kong ito. Bakit ba pinapaasa ako ng ganito? Hindi mo ba naisip ang aking damdamin? Hindi mo ba naramdaman ang dinadamang sakit? Sabihin mo na sabihin mo na, huwag mo na hayaan lang ibulong sa hangin, ulit-ulit di magsisinungaling. Sabihin mo na, sabihin mo na, sabihin mo na kung mayroon ka ng iba. Sabihin mo na, sabihin mo na.
Thank you very much, Melody. You know what, Silas, we're so lucky to have heard this song even before it's released, right?
Yeah.
Again, this is going to be released within the month.
Yes, within the month.
Congratulations again
Thank
on
you.
the award. And we hope you all the best in your career,
Thank
Melody.
you.
Would you want to say something, anything to your fans,
Yeah,
your followers? And invite them also on all your gigs and, of course, promote your song, please.
Yeah. I guess hi everyone. I would just like to say thank you to CB Daily News for having me. Of course, it's such an honor to be here. And obviously, I would like to thank all the people behind my team, Viva Records, and my producer for Hi, and for those who've supported me all the way, my family, my friends, all of you guys who have always been there behind my back during this whole journey and the journey to come. And obviously, thank you so much, and please look out and watch out for my upcoming single. It's called Sabihin, which will be released on all music platforms and social media platforms, YouTube, iTunes, Deezer, Spotify, and everything. So, and yes, you can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. My name is Melody Hodgson. No space, just the name, simple as that. HODG as in goat, SON. So yeah. So thank you so much, everyone, and I hope to see you again, maybe for the next single.
Thank you again, Melody. And of
Okay.
course, thank you very much, Silas, for watching CDN Play today. Please don't forget to share this video using our official hashtags, and those are hashtag CDN Digital and CDN Play. This has been Kriya Padilla. See you next time, Silas. Bye.